happen? Is this it? It is! Sinclair has done it! The Queen of the North!
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that I've spent a lot of time, honestly, thinking about. I couldn't tell you how many caps I have, honestly. I think it's when I'm done playing and have a chance to like look back. And I'm sure the game in Vancouver will make me reminisce a lot as well. But yeah, just sitting here, I'm proud of what I've done for Canada. I'm proud of like my work ethic. I'm proud of like how like determined I've been through good times and bad times, and to have been a part of this journey for so long. And with it, you know, I've had some absolutely incredible teammates to help me along the way, and I've been fortunate in my career that, you know, injuries and things like that, that we've gotten to where we're at. Yeah, but when I'm done, I'm sure I'll look back on it and be like, okay, you've achieved some incredible things.
Christine Sinclair is now the all-time leading scorer in international soccer.
After Tokyo, I knew deep down in my heart, like, Paris wasn't my goal. To be able to leave as an Olympic champion, not many people get to do that. But I wanted to give the World Cup another shot. It was like the one thing that, as a team, we hadn't really nailed. And obviously, yeah, that didn't go as we had hoped. And then Olympic qualifiers were right around the corner, and I wanted to be a part of that, just to help the team get to Paris. And honestly, after the game in Toronto, I thought that was it. And then we were told that we were going to have 4 games in Canada, and I was convinced by staff, teammates, friends, family to stick around and get the proper send-off. So yeah, now we're here. Even leading into this camp, like, yes, there's a part that's like, I remember packing, and I'm like, oh, I'm packing for my last national team camp. Like, kind of like, I can't believe we're here. But then once we, got here, it's how do we beat Australia twice? And helping the team prepare for that, knowing what's coming, you know, but at this point it's about winning some soccer games too. I have a weird memory when it comes to like soccer games and events and what I lived. I remember Evan. I remember sitting with him, and my first camp was in Vancouver, and he told me that you performed well, and we're going to invite you to come to the Algarve with the national team. And I was just completely overwhelmed. Didn't think I belonged. And then he's like, and by the way, you're starting. It's been quite the ride. And Evan, I give a lot of credit to him. He changed his program and gave a lot of youngsters, myself included, a chance that I don't think many other national team coaches would have. I'm thankful for him. And then I remember obviously scoring in my second game, and then I scored a few more in that tournament. I'm not gonna lie, in that moment, I found out how many goals Mia Hamm had at the time. And kind of set I never set the goal, but it was just kind of there. I'm like, wow, I've played 4 caps and scored 3 goals. This is pretty, like, just an awareness piece. It was, weird. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I plan to play another year in Portland. But yeah, my fight will never end. Whether that's helping behind the scenes, the player reps, and fighting for equality, and, you know, Project 8, fighting for a league. I'm not going away anytime soon. Sitting here right now, I worry about just the investment that other countries have put into whether it's domestic leagues, whether it's their women's national team programs. And I think you saw in Australia some surprises, but I think it just goes to show countries are investing, that the domestic leagues work and develop players and give players an opportunity to play professionally at a young age, that right now here in Canada we don't have. But for the most part, the pathways to go to college in the US, and honestly, it's not cutting it anymore. But I'm hopeful because I know there's people in this country that, are fighting for the right things. Yeah, there's always like reminiscing going around because like the youngsters on the team can't believe some of the stuff we had to live through. But I'm sure after the game in Vancouver, once we've all had a couple glasses of wine, someone should be in there filming, I'm just saying. I look around and I see players at every position playing at top clubs, whether it's in Europe or the US, or even those that are in college that are bound to go to a top club somewhere in the world. And this team's ready. It's deeper than it's ever been. It's got an excellent, I think, mixture of like youth and experience, and even the young players. Like, I still think like Jesse and Janine are young, but like they've been around forever and have World Cups and Olympics under their belts. Yeah, the future's in great hands, and they'll be absolutely fine. I've made some of my best friends on this team, and those connections will last well beyond all of us playing soccer. And I don't know how many national teams can truly say that. I think a lot say it. But yeah, I know some of these players will be my best friends for life. And then you spend enough time around these people, like you're bound to become, no, it's just, yeah. A group of highly motivated, determined workaholics that are willing to give anything for the country. And this is what's happened.
Do you think you'll miss it?
I think I'll miss parts of it. I'm so looking forward to a vacation. But I think obviously the competitor in me will miss the competition, and like there's just something different about playing for your country and playing club. And then it's going to be like the moments that people don't see, your meals, trips to coffee shops, things like that where you truly get to know people. And yeah, I mean, we literally have a blast here. Honestly, I don't even know what to think, especially because like some of my earliest soccer memories are playing at BC Place as a youngster. We used to have mini soccer tournaments there every winter. So yeah, to come full circle and to be able to finish my career in that stadium in front of all my friends and family, hopefully it's going to be quite the night.